Hi, new in SwiftUI and iOS 18, you can mix colors on a view using the color mix modifier. In this video, we look at how it works and how we can apply it to the rings you see here. So let's get started. The color mix modifier in SwiftUI works in a similar way as the CSS color mix function. The modifier takes two colors and returns the result of mixing them in a given color space and a given color amount. The amount represents the color value. Over here, I have defined these three colors: burnt sienna, burnt amber, and cadmium orange. Let's apply each of these colors as a fill for the rings. So we have three circles here. Then we mix each base color with another color. So above the frame modifier, I'm going to add the fill modifier. Let's use Xcode code compression by pressing tab. We get an error here because the UI color should conform to shape style. So let's remove this by pressing Command X and put color. Then we bring parentheses and paste the name of the color. Now the large ring is having burnt sienna. Let's copy that and paste it here as well. Then we will paste it here also. For the second one, we change it to burnt amber, and this one will be cadmium orange. So we now have a solid color for each of the rings. For the largest ring, let's mix the color burnt sienna with burnt amber. So over here, I will press a period and start to write mix. You can see we have two options here. We have the one with the parameter with and by. Then we have the one with parameter with by and in. The with parameter defines the color we want to mix with the base color. The by parameter represents the value in the color from 0 to 1. For the second one, the in parameter represents the color space. Let's select the first one, for example, and define the color. We're going to choose the second color, that is burnt amber. Let's start with 0.2, for example. You can see the color of the large ring has changed. So when we mix the color this way, the total value of the mixture is 1. So the amount of burnt amber in this color mixture is 0.2, and that of burnt sienna is 0.8. Let's change this to 0.8, for example. You can see we have a much darker version of the color. So now we have burnt sienna to be 0.2 instead, and burnt amber to be 0.8. In total, these two colors sum up to 1. If we specify, for example, 0.5, that means we are requesting 50% of burnt amber, which is 0.5, and also 50% of burnt sienna, that is 0.5. Let's also add a smooth gradient to this color by using the gradient modifier. So you can see over here for the large ring, the top part is much darker than the bottom part. Let's move on to the second one with the base color burnt amber. So I will add the color mixture. Now we are going to choose the second option with the parameter with by and in. So here our base color is burnt amber. Let's mix it with cadmium orange. For the color amount, we want 0.5. So the percentage of each color is the same. The last parameter is the color space. So let's put a period here. You can see we have two options. So we have the device color space and perceptual color space. Let's select perceptual, and that changes the color of the middle ring. We can, for example, reduce or increase the amount of cadmium orange in this way, but let's leave it at 0.5. For the last color, we're going to mix it with burnt sienna. Then we need 50% as well, and set the color space to device. For this one, let's add the gradient as well, and also add it to the middle one. So like the previous ones, we can manipulate this value by increasing it or decreasing it in order to create a mixture we want. Let's leave it at 0.5. So this is how you can apply the color mix modifier to your views in SwiftUI. It takes two color values and returns the result of mixing them in a given color space and a given color amount. Thanks for watching this video.